Everyone. So it's just back. It is now 41 after noon, 41 minutes after noon. It is, for the record, 22, so the 22nd day of October, Wednesday 2025. So I had previously posted my videos, and this is basically my pitch. And very simple. In a world where the race for technology and basically powered by AI, which is powered by nothing than electricity and energy and the electrification under Agenda 21 and what have you. So now we have all sort of incentives, right? So this is my public pitch to in Canada, for those in Canada and worldwide, right? This is not specific to Canadian, right? This is indigenous Palestinian Canaanite Amorite, right? AJ. So basically the box that I'm saying is 3 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet for a total of 12 cubic feet, right? A box that generates electricity, right? 24 hours, 7 days a week, 364 days a year. No sun, doesn't matter. Sun, shine or rain, no consumable, and certainly no solar panels, and no CO2. So now you can basically take this box, which provides you 7.2 kilowatt rated, right? And the price, as I said, my cost is $10,000 Canadian. It's actually, this is why I said 303, because at $100 security deposit, right? I go build it. There's a trust, building a trust. So this is a public contract. You put your words where your mouth is. So now, the trust basically will be a public trust, all right? AJ Group, it's simple. And those beneficiary of the trust basically takes $1, just to be a participant, be a beneficiary of that new era, new revolution, right? Because we have free energy around us. Look, the trees behind me is, it grows on its own. There's no plug to grow the tree. So same thing. The difference being is, when you have a commercial viable commercial product, because life is buy and sell, and the trust takes time to build. So we have the contract, and this is the contract, public contract. $1 to participate, $100 to be an early adopter, and my cost is $10,000 So if you do $100, right, 30 right, that gets you to $30,000 100. So that would be the MRSP, right? So now that to cover the cost of shipping and logistic, ship worldwide. So I'm looking for basically early investors, including the people, right, the humans. $1 local currency, that's right. And that's basically we're going back to, it's going to be based on quantum science and measurements in absolute, because all these cryptos, whatever you have, is tied to energy that can be measured. And this is, again, my pitch to end the war. We need to end the war and the genocide that is happening worldwide. And this is not just in the name of the Palestinian. Just so happen I am indigenous Palestinian Canaanite Amorite, right? This is basically the pledge to the people of this world, Mother Gaia, right? And for those who know me, they understand my views and my passion. Pro-humanity, anti-war. The same thing that Nikola Tesla was. The difference being, I speak. And also Nikola Tesla, they basically have confiscated, they as in the power to be, all the intellectual property that without his innovations and essentially creativity, right, you would not have none of this shit. So, and that's a revolution. You have to understand your world, because again, we're not going to go back in the Stone Ages, but we need energy. The war is simple. It's money is power, yeah, but first we need energy, because energy, money, power, right? Energy, money, power. When you have energy, you're alive. When you don't have energy, you're dead. And the context of your being. But as a society, you have no energy. Well, you have no money. You need, energy is the single most KPI, or key performance indicator, that basically rate developing economy or rising economies. And right now we are living in a war. Encompasses not just military industrial complex, but also the trades, and all that is basically the engine of this world is nothing but the monetary system, which is now why we have the Great Reset and great bullshit and the fuckery that goes with it. So yeah, I'm very vocal. I speak about that. I've been talking about my basically court case, which is basically exposes the fuckery and how, you know, the various levels, right? Municipal, superior, common law, and we'll see if the Supreme, because last I checked, I mean, Alberta and Ottawa, the federal government in Ottawa, had a dispute regarding net zero and the unlawful, unconstitutional carbon tax, which, I mean, you know, each to their own, what you think. So there's AJ and there's fuckery, so you decide, right, which side of the, you know, NRG multi-level marketing Ponzi scheme you want to be on, either fictitious or real. So victory. S''L.